We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Minnesota Twins. It's time for Twins baseball. Next. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, we've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 3 homers and 7 driven in. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
So he sets him down swinging. Dustin Pedroia goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on 9 pitches. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Nate Eovaldi will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Striding in, Byron Buxton. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Into the box now, Luis Arias, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Hops this one up. Devers trying to get there, and a diving effort, but it's out of his reach, a foul ball. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Popped him up. Dahlbeck has room in foul territory. 2 down. Josh Donaldson digging in now as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Verdugo has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota. We are still scoreless. Rafael Devers the next to bat. Lifetime against Jose Barrios, just a 1 for 9, and he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Stepping up now, J.D. Martinez, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. 1-0 the count. The pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Under it is Cruz now for out number 2. Now in the box, Bobby Dahlbeck comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
To 1-2 now. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Max Kepler. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. So striding forward now, Mitch Garver. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Kepler leads off second with nobody out. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Dahlbeck in foul ground, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So coming to the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Runs up and gets this one down, but this is foul for the first strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Jorge Polanco. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Verdugo, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Kepler is on his way home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
At the plate now, Alex Avila, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Pitch on its way to Avila. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He's in complete command of his 2-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jackie Bradley Jr. goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Into the box, Christian Vasquez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Vasquez is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Christian Vasquez is out number 2 here in the third inning. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this.
We're just about set to go here as the Twins come to bat in the third inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Hit in the air to right field. Verdugo waits on it. He's got it one away. Now batting, Luis Arias. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on the way. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Twins are down on 4 pitches, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
That's the foul ball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
At the plate, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ground ball right side. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up. That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 1-1. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. It remains 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. As he rips it on the ground to second. Pedroia fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Garver. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out to left field. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. The relay, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Benintendi coming up. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the fifth inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock, hopefully this is the start of many.
J.D. Martinez will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. 0-1, here it comes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
In now, Bobby Dahlbeck. Fouled off. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. Change-up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with one down. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Oh, and he can't make the play.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. Was going to bring it in, no problem, but something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
So here now is Jackie Bradley as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Left side. And that's through for a hit.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. And he missed with the slurve, so it goes to 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's set, the 3-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They trail this one 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Jorge Polanco. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Pitch on its way to Avila. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
In there, a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
To the plate now, Luis Arias. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Shot toward right center, and that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And no one will track it down. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lined hard toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
First baseman.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Martin Perez, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here. At the plate now, Max Kepler. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 3 runs already home here. Right side hit hard. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo. 0-1 the count. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one, so they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
From the stretch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's...
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And this one will bounce into the wall. Pedroia blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He will score as they close the gap to 3 now.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 for the Red Sox on the double by Bogarts. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Twins 4 and the Red Sox 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next the dangerous power threat, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air out to center field. Bradley has a beat on this one. And very quickly, 1 gone. Up next for Minnesota, Eddie Rosario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, Giro. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
Verdugo is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. At the plate, Alex Avila. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Twins are down on 4 pitches as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. J.D. Martinez is retired to start out the 7th.
Bobby Dalbec.
In now, Bobby Dalbec. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Bobby Dalbec goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So now to the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Rosario. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. And this is still a 4-1 ballgame. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball in the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power. Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Robert Stock comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
He tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. The relay throw. The throw, and he's tagged out at third. That'll end the inning, but they do score one on the play.
A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. 7 complete here tonight.
It's now 5-1. All set for the start of the inning, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, after starting a game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hitting.
Verdugo.
At the plate, Alex Verdugo, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning. Maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And another base hit as this is through into center, and they're in business now to start the 8th.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Standing in now, Dustin Pedroia, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel of the ball right there, able to get that one through and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Donaldson's there. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager. especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. The bouncer to the left side. And he's safe.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Now at the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Twins 5 and the Red Sox 3. Darwin's and Hernandez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63, Darwin Jones.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Max Kepler.
For the Twins, the first baseman.
From the stretch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Bradley comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Unless something miraculous happens here, that's looking like his last at bat, and his streak's going to come to an end. Hey, nothing to hang your head over. 20-plus games of giving your team a chance to win every night, finding ways to get on base. Hats off to you.
And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Eddie Rosario. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. At the plate now, Jorge Polanco. Liner towards second, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Twins are down on 4 pitches, and it remains 5-3. Coming to the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The bouncer to the left side. Donaldson's up with it, and the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Stepping in, Christian Vasquez. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Andrew Benintendi. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Slurve doesn't get the call, and it's full now. 3-2.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Into the box, Alex Verdugo. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Twins took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Jose Barrios notches his 3rd win of the year and recording 16 strikeouts along the way. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show from